All right, good morning. Start of a brand new week. Another no trade day last Friday. Getting tired of those. Hopefully, we're starting to get finally towards the end of summer here, get back into normal market conditions within the next month or so. That's the hope. That's the plan. Let's trade. I'm gonna put some out here on SDC at 570. Okay, got my starter here on SDC at 570. Look to add. You got some NQ futures to the upside, yeah. Market just starting strong this week. Put these out at 555 if it comes back down there. I'm going to cancel that out, and if we get under 560, I'll take 200 off there. So now I'm down to 100. I'll put 50 out at 555. And then if that gets hit, I'll try and just fade the rest. GME looks like it's moving a little bit. Okay, so back to starting position size here, average of 583. I think I'll put those out at 570 to buy if it gets back down there. Otherwise, we'll look for a move up through 6 and get back down through 580. Alright, I'm just going to cover it out. It's not really moving as volatile as I would like, so just going to take a small win there and move on to something else. Come on, give me another push here. Okay, waiting for at least 735 through that area now, ideally 740. Alright, I'm going to start here at 740 on PXLW. Take half off right there at 727. I love it back down under 720. I'll take another half off here actually, and if it wants to break down through this support zone here, could potentially make a little bit more on those remaining 75. But just kind of take some off there to reduce it down in case it doesn't want to. And what do we think? 712 on that 75 if it wants to break down. Oh dang, SDC making the flush now, so definitely missed that there. At this point, I don't think I really want to see it back up above my average. So I'm just going to put a stop now in at 737. Just ensure those are green on the remainder. And now we can just kind of let that sit, and hopefully we get the breakdown. Technically, that's the stop would be over the highs, but I just like keeping it in the green. Here's a little bit of a break, looking for 712. Got down to like 716 there. BGFV also moving. Volume issues there as well, only 300K about. Alright, might be about to get stopped out here on PXLW. Alright, so stopped out there. A little disappointed that we didn't get the fill down there, but it is what it is. So another small win. A little bit. But I have all the tools to do this stuff, so might as well do it. Alright, I'm going to get started here. KPLT. Got it at 551. Looking for a move towards 6 now. See if he gets up through 580. Alright, I'm going to add in there 575. Average now at 563. I'll take 75% off there, down to 100 shares. Put 50 out at 540 again. You're welcome. Come on, 540. Let's get the next half. Alright, got the next half, so we're down to 50 shares now. So now on that 50, I'm going to put them on a stop at 570. 50 shares, 570 stop. Alright, so we are looking good here on KPLT. Let's see if it can keep going and get me down to 520. If you're lucky, you get a grinded extension. Well, in this market, it certainly feels like that. It's been rough this summer. But hey, a 3-trade day on a Monday, I will take that. All right, 1 cent away. Can we get the final cover? Okay, and all out here in KPLT. So, very happy with that trade. Even if it keeps going down, it got my goals and I stuck to my plan on it. Hold on, PayPal is popping a little bit. All right, everybody, so that's going to do it for my day today. Pretty happy with the day today overall. Ending the day up 121.20 on some smaller sizing trades, which is the goal until I kind of get myself recentered and back into my correct swing of things. So let's look at the trades today, see what's happening. STC, all of them popping up on the scanner today, which is great because it's been so slow recently the last few months. But STC was popping here nicely, went from 535 all the way up to, what was that, 590 there, that $6 level, which, you know, it is a little bit into a gap here on the daily chart after a big down move, but $6 level, pretty strong resistance, a whole number on only a $6 stock. So actually got in a starter there at 570, took off a partial, re-added in and then took off the whole thing. Really should have been a little bit more patient if I wanted to take off another partial and try and let the rest go again like I did, but for whatever reason I thought it might start stair-stepping here. It did come back down further before a bigger rip, and I was watching it again, but once it got into here, it wasn't as big of an intense move. You can see it's not nearly as far off of the moving averages here as it was on the initial move. It was just an overextension. Then we went into PXL. Oh, I just saw PXLW. I hadn't seen the results of the chart until just now. So really good entry there on PXLW up at 740. Got a partial, took another partial there when it wasn't breaking, and then I set a stop in, which ended up getting hit right before, obviously, it does the big fade off. I was looking for a breakdown through this kind of bottom of the support here down further. So it ended up making the move there on PXLW, but it stopped me out before, but that's okay. And then the best trade of the day for me was on, and I just saw KPLT went a little bit further too, but that's also all right because I'm pretty happy with the KPLT trade. Maybe started a little bit early on the first entry here at 550. It was still going pretty strong when it got through 550 there. So got the initial entry, got a secondary move in here. This entry was pretty good at 574, which was right near the tops of the day of 579. So just 5 cents off the tops. I then took a partial as it came down because I didn't know if it wanted to make a move up further towards 6, which looking at the daily chart was a pretty big level there on the daily chart. So took the partial, took another partial and set some stops and tried to trail it down as we went. So pretty happy with that. 520 was the goal, and that's what I ended up getting on the final cover there for the biggest winner of the day. And then actually probably missed a nice move here in PayPal. They came out with news that they're gonna look into a stock trading service. 290 was a pretty obvious spot on the daily chart. I even called it out in the Twitch stream, but I didn't take it because I didn't want to risk having a good start to the week changed at all. So this one was a really nice one coming off of the scanner as well. It's already pulled back 4 points just like that off of the big intense move. So on the day, going to end up a 121, and we're going to hopefully take this momentum through the rest of the week, even though we're going to be going into a long holiday weekend coming up. Hopefully we'll have some more going like this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.